Look who I found. Come to pester him. Promised me coffee. It's in a different hotel. You ready? Testing the goggles, other Hood buddies. Lots of other people swimming, huh? It's 6:10. It's actually quite social. This start time of 8:02, I think we are. So yeah, I actually only set my alarm for 6, but I did wake up at 5:30. So not the best night's sleep, like a bit broken. I think still like half decent, so not terrible. Yeah, race day. So I've done my hair, having a bit of delightful rice pudding for breakfast. And then I'm gonna do a little bit of sort of mobility, getting myself ready, probably another cup of tea, and just try and chill, probably head down about 7, get all my stuff ready, get in, do a bit of a swim warm up, and then it'll be go time. Excited for this one. I think it still feels quite a low pressure race. Just as, yeah, I think, see where the swim and bike is. It'd be really nice if the swim, some of the improvements I've seen in the pool come through. Try and survive the run. Over a day to reflect because I thought if I tried to do my review yesterday, it would have been probably a little bit too raw, a little bit emotionally driven, and probably not a completely fair reflection of actually how I feel now I've had some time to kind of process it. Immediately after the race yesterday, I was pretty, I'd say, upset. I really felt like I just could do a lot better, and like maybe I had slightly too high expectations of the race given the lead up, but still some like positives, like swim wise. Like I didn't manage to stick with Meg and Am, which is my kind of real stretch goal, but I didn't lose as much time to them as I reckon I would have done last year. I think I was about a minute and a half or so behind, whereas I think last year to kind of similar swimmers to them, I was probably losing about 3 minutes. Definite progress, and kind of nice to see it in a race with all the work I've been doing with front pack swim. But yeah, hopefully more to come. I feel like actually I made a few tactical errors in terms of where I was, and then I got pushed off the feet, off Meg's feet, who I was trying to hang on to, and then I couldn't get back on. So it's like actually some positives to take from the swim. Onto the bike, I really struggled to get going the first 2 laps. I think partly because the kind of course, and like with the kind of hills on it, you're kind of going like really quite hard on the hills. And the couple of girls that I came out with, like, were going really hard on the hills. I was doing like 280 watts trying to keep behind some of them. So I was like, I'll just try and like settle in a bit and try and find a bit of a rhythm. And I don't know whether it's just because it's that kind of course that maybe I was just struggling, so I couldn't just get into like a nice rhythm and stick with it. But ended up settling behind Dee Dee when she came past. She was like super strong, like always on her aero bars. It was amazing. Like literally like going through roundabouts, up every hill, down all the hills. I tried a couple of times to go past and she came straight back past, and I kind of just let her cruise for a couple of laps because I'm not going to waste energy trying to surge past you at 300 watts to then get you come back past. And I could see at each turnaround we weren't making like any time up on Anne, and actually she was putting time into us. But I knew there were a couple more girls up front that we could keep trying to bring that gap down. And then on the third lap, I think it was the third lap, she was kind of like, oh, let's try and work together. And I was like, I'll try, but you keep dropping me. Then I actually managed to kind of pick up a bit, and I think, I don't know, maybe part of it was I sort of felt the pressure of having to try and like work with someone to push on. But yeah, started to feel a bit better, but still not great. At the last turnaround on the last lap, we caught actually I dropped Dee Dee by then, and I then caught Meg. As I said, wasn't feeling great, but kind of was alright. It was like normalised power was basically the same as Swansea, and I think like similar-ish course in some ways, but yeah, but I was hoping for a lot more based on where my cycling's been over the last sort of couple of months, but that was the day I had. And then like coming into the run, like actually I thought I'd be able to run much better. Even though I haven't done that much running, I've still been, as I said, like, you know, keeping stuff on the lever and doing it on the underwater treadmill, so it's not like I've done nothing. A couple of runs that I have done I actually felt pretty good, partly because of the surface, because like, actually most of the run was like really like uneven, sort of gravelly, probably like the worst thing to be running with like a slightly iffy calf. I was trying to kind of settle into it, but was also trying to be quite conservative, and actually just didn't feel great. Like I took on quite a lot of carbs and I think maybe not quite enough water, because I missed a bottle at an aid station, so my tummy didn't feel like completely settled. So yeah, I was like just kind of cruised through it, see it as a long training run, and then had like a couple of moments where the calf just like felt like it was tightening. I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to stop. I really don't want to stop. But actually no, I really wanted to stop, but so yeah, just kept trying to like walk a bit, then jog a bit, and then managed to kind of get back into like a fairly good jogging rhythm, and the calf felt okay again. Just yeah, nowhere near where I want to be, where I think I should be, especially based off sort of training. But first hit out of the season, I think on that kind of course you probably need to be feeling quite good to have a good day. Hopefully that's the kind of shit race of the season out of the way, and hopefully it'll get better from here. Can't complain, because I'm now in lovely Mallorca for a bit more sunshine before Ibiza. Sweeping it under the table a bit. Now I'm going to look a little bit back and just try and work out if there's something else I could have done in the lead up. I think like the hardest thing with races like that is just kind of eats at your confidence a bit and self-belief. And like I've literally spent most of that race being like, I don't even think I deserve to be a professional athlete today. Like I just, yeah, I felt so far off the mark. But that's the kind of emotional brain. Rationally, I can look back at results and stuff I've done and be like, yeah, I can be good and there is more to come. But yeah, I think you just have those days sometimes where when you then don't perform, it kind of exacerbates the self-doubt. Onwards and upwards. I've got some good company coming out this week with Lisa Byram, and I've also got one of the front pack swim coaches coming to try and fine-tune the swim before Ibiza, which is like really cool. Lots of good things to come this week, and like really looking forward to Ibiza, to see everyone. So many people are going to be there. It'll be epic.
Thank God I'm here. Swim, goddammit, swim! Right, I'm hijacking Ruth's channel. Finally some quality content on this channel.
Much better content than me.